Babywipes TV here. We have a special guest. He is a professional animal take-carer-ofer of people, and so he takes care of animals with people, and the animals help him take care of the people, which he keeps in pets. So we got a few small questions that are big for him, and the very major small question is the one that I have been dying to ask some animal take-caring of human people. So let me talk to him. Now, I know you're born in a family of 0, so I'm expecting you that you don't have any, like, mom or dad. So I was just wondering, how did you get this job because of that? How did that influence you?
Okay, that's a very good question. I just want to start off with saying thank you to you for inviting me here. You're a very good skill improver, so thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate it. So back to your question. So your question was how I got to this position. Well, I worked really hard for it, actually. In college, I spent my teenager years in college, and I spent my high college years in elementary school, too, learning about how to do this job and how it possessed me into making me a real photographer. Another question.
Okay. Okay. The next thing we have for you is, we have another question for you, actually. And, since you're an amazing student at University of, and so you're just wondering, how long did it take you to memorize your hair?
Oh, memorize my hair? Oh my goodness. I just colored my hair actually a few decades ago. So now it's really fine and thin and nice and crispy on the outside. So
I like the taste of that.
Yeah, it's very wealthy. It's rich and
butter. I got another question for you, Mr. Person, and we want to know, how do you tie a knot?
Sir. My name is grass-fed chickens. So
we don't have any more of those. So, do you know how to tie a knot? Because I need help with tying this knot right here.
Very good question. Okay, so when I was in my baby years, I learned how to physically conform a knot into being tied. Okay, so what's the first thing you gotta do is you gotta take the knot, let it loose, because you just let the flow of the air go out and stuff like that, and then untie it, and then squeeze it as hard as you can. Squeeze it. Do not tie it, but squeeze it, and then you just roll it over. And
So, something else I very much likely wanted to do and ask is to do what you think. So we have a very specific, non-specific question here, and we tell you, how do you make them? How do you change them into that and make them fluffy like a tortoise?
Like a salt pancake and something. Yeah, I feel you.
So I got the most very inappropriate, that's very appropriate to me, but inappropriate to some that are out there, question. So how did you live from being age 1 to being age 10? Like, when I was age 1, I couldn't eat anything but, like bones and stuff that was hard to eat. So, like, they fed me milk because it was harder. So, I got a question. How did you, learn to live at that time if you didn't have any, siblings, but you had a mom and dad? I mean, siblings, they're terrible. I know how you lived. You lived, pretty nice. But how did you live? You know what I'm asking, right?
I do, yes. From age 1 to 11, I must say that my life was...
No, it's 1 to 12.
My life was very unpredictable at those times. My hair was up to here, my eyes were up to here, and my nose, it was the same. But, I will say that I didn't have any siblings, so my siblings were very nice and stuff. So I got along with them pretty well, and good life, good time.
So, is there anything else you have for me? Any tips, any solutions, any comments, any something that you don't want to say?
First thing I gotta say is that Japan. Okay.
This is Babywipes TV here, folks, and we are glad to present this guy, and we will be ending the show right now, so please like and subscribe. Bye.